My name is David, I say to the circle of gentle, encouraging faces, and I want to be a better person. Hi, David, they respond in unison. Their voices blend perfectly, too perfectly, like a practiced choir. It's my first time at Better Persons Anonymous. The flyer appeared on my windshield 3 days ago. Struggling with who you are? Want to be better? Join us, Wednesdays 8 p.m. No judgment, no past required. I chose this basement meeting over the court-mandated anger management sessions. The judge gave me a choice after the incident at my daughter's soccer game. I still maintain that referee was wrong, that he was deliberately targeting Emma. The restraining order was excessive. Carol, the group facilitator, nods at me. Her smile never reaches her eyes. Share your story, David. I stop, studying the faces around me. 12 people, evenly spaced in a perfect circle. Their postures mirror each other unconsciously, or is it unconscious? I lost my temper. Again, it's been happening more since Susan left, since she took Emma. Would you say you've always struggled with anger? Carol asks. Her pen hovers over a notepad, but she hasn't written anything all evening. No. Yes. Maybe. I rub my face. It's like there's this other person inside me sometimes, someone I don't recognize. A murmur of understanding ripples through the circle. When I look up, everyone is nodding at exactly the same angle. The first step, Carol says, is recognizing the person you want to be. Close your eyes, David. Picture your ideal self. I comply, feeling slightly foolish. What do you see? I see someone calmer, someone who didn't make his 8-year-old daughter cry at her soccer game, someone Susan wouldn't have left. Good. Carol's voice comes from closer now. Hold on to that image, that better person, that better David. Something cold touches my forehead. My eyes snap open. Carol stands directly in front of me, her finger pressed between my eyebrows. The others have risen from their chairs, forming a tighter circle around me. Their faces are still smiling, still gentle, but their eyes are empty. What? I try to stand, but my body won't respond. The treatment has begun, Carol says. Her finger feels like ice against my skin. You want to be a better person, David. We're going to help you. I changed my mind, I managed to say. I'll take the anger management classes. Oh, David, Carol's smile widens impossibly. No one ever changes their mind here. That's the whole point. The others step closer. I notice for the first time that they all have the same posture, the same walk, like puppets moved by the same hand. You see, Carol continues, her icy finger tracing patterns on my forehead, we've perfected the art of becoming better people. We've found that the easiest way to improve someone is to simply replace them. My vision blurs. The room seems to ripple. The human consciousness is surprisingly portable, she explains, like software that can be overwritten. We simply remove the problematic elements, anger, fear, weakness, and install something better, something perfect. You're insane, I whisper, but I can feel it starting, a numbness spreading from where her finger touches my skin, seeping into my thoughts. No, David, we're better, and soon you will be too. She gestures to the circle. Look at your future friends. Look how calm they are, how perfect. I look, really look. Behind their identical smiles, I see it now, the emptiness, the absence of anything real. And in that moment, I understand the true horror. These aren't people who became better. These are people who were erased. The anger you feel right now, Carol says softly, that'll be the first thing to go, then the fear, then the love. It's surprisingly counterproductive to perfection. Then the memories that make you imperfect, Susan, Emma, all those messy human things. Please, I beg, feeling my thoughts begin to fade. My daughter will have a much better father, Carol finishes, one who never loses his temper, one who smiles and nods and agrees, one who's perfect. The numbness reaches my memories. I see Emma's face beginning to blur, like a photograph left in the sun. Who? I struggle to hold on to myself. Who are you? Carol's smile finally reaches her eyes, and I wish it hadn't. Behind her practiced expression, I see something ancient, something that watched humans struggle with their imperfections for eons and decided to help in the worst possible way. We are the better ones, she says. We've been improving people for a very long time, slowly, carefully, one support group at a time. My vision darkens at the edges. The last thing I see is my reflection in the window, my face already beginning to smooth into that same peaceful expression all the others wear. My last human thought is of Emma, and I try to scream. But better people don't scream. Better people smile. Better people nod. Better people agree. Welcome, Carol says to the thing that used to be David, to your better self. The circle is complete again. 13 perfect smiles, 13 empty gazes, 13 better people. Outside, more flyers flutter in the wind, carried to more windshields, more doorsteps, more desperate people seeking improvement. After all, everyone wants to be a better person, and the better ones are always happy to help. Always.